Hi, I'm Dr. David Clark. I'm talking to you from the Chicago Midwinter meeting. And like a lot of you, I'm a restorative dentist. And for years, I used a fissurotomy burr because it had a perfect shape. And as we studied tooth fracturing, we looked at C factor, trying to maximize enamel bonding. A parallel-sided shape, we decided over time, is really a bad shape. So the fissurotomy burr was beautiful. It allowed me to see to the bottom of the occlusal defect, to see whether the defect took a right turn or opened up into this big cul-de-sac of caries that we often see underneath a sealant. So the shape was perfect. And so as I began to do endodontic lectures and work with endodontists about creating endodontic access, they taught me that we needed to create a conical shape when we cut through the enamel and dentin to find the pulp. And I thought, well, if we're supposed to create a conical shape to find the canal, why am I using round burrs? And that was all they had. So we'd take a 4, a 2, a 1 round burr and tried to create a conical shape with a whole bunch of burrs. It created a parallel-sided shape a lot of the time that wasn't very helpful. It took away too much dentin, it created bad visualization, and made it hard to find the canal. So I said to myself one day, why can't we take that gorgeous shape that a fissurotomy burr creates and create that same shape for an endodontic access burr? So I talked to my great friends at SS White. 4 years later, we're finally launching the EndoGuide Burs. And it's a shape that a lot of you are familiar with, and I think you'll really enjoy the fact that it creates a perfect shape for finding canals. It's going to preserve more of that very important dentin, the pericervical dentin, which is the dentin basically 4 millimeters above the bone to 4 millimeters below the bone. That's the heart of the tooth, the neck of the tooth, where all the flexing occurs. That part of the tooth becomes weak. It flexes, the crown breaks, the tooth is extracted, all kinds of problems. So what it's buying for us is a lot of interesting things. Better, faster, but most importantly, preserving dentin and the potential to decrease gouging and, heaven forbid, perforation. So really excited for you to try the burrs. They come in a variety of shapes: friction grip, surgical length, latch grip. But I wanted just to introduce you to sort of the story of how these burrs came about, really marrying my journey as a restorative doctor with working with some of the best endodontists in the world, finally really coming together in a way that probably wouldn't have happened if we wouldn't have had a restorative doctor using fissurotomy burrs under a microscope and endodontists who are really enlightened about what it takes to find a canal successfully together. So I hope you enjoy the burrs, and if you have a great case, send me an x-ray, a picture, tell me about it. Thanks.